everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Thanks for joining us on the next leg of our Tunisian odyssey. We're off to Luke Skywalker's house in Matmata.
Yeah, we're going along the A1 motorway, and you've got all these little services on the side of the road. I say services, it's just huts.
We were waiting for the services, but there seemed to be...
Oh, they all seem to be empty.
Yeah, these ones were empty, but back there, just before we got the phone out to video, they were cooking stuff.
Yeah, someone doing a barbecue, and there was someone with bottles of water and other bits, someone with fruit and all sorts. You know, bizarre that you'd see this on the side of a major road.
I haven't seen the toilet yet, though.
No, it looks like they're all abandoned now. Maybe it's not till rush hour, because it's only 4 o'clock.
Oh no, this one's cooking, look. There's smoke coming off there.
Cooking lizards.
Yeah, those lizards on a stick.
Yeah, bizarre.
Well, we never did find the toilet, but we stopped to change drivers and took advantage of taking some video of some lovely scenery.
Yeah, it's all very bleak and very barren. There's not much about. We barely saw another car while we're travelling as well. A lot of scrubland, little bushes and what have you. And mountains in the distance.
And this is the climb up to Matmata. And in the distance, you could see it with the naked eye, but with the camera it's quite difficult. There is a sign on top of a hill that says Matmata. Oh, there was another car there. That was probably the first one we'd seen in hours.
Well, maybe not that long.
Well, yeah, maybe not that long. But yeah, as we're coming round the next bend, it's like straight ahead of us now on the top of that hill. But we can't really see it on this video, unfortunately.
Oh, another car.
There was a camel by the side of the road, which was quite cute.
Yeah, lots of camels.
Yeah, and the sun was going down. There's the Matmata sign, and from another angle there. And then we arrived at the Hotel Sidi Idriss, which is where they filmed the inside of Luke Skywalker's house.
Yeah, so this is the area where all the bedrooms are. There's about 8 scattered around the outside of the building, all named after Star Wars characters. And we were staying in the Princess Leia room. So I'll show you how we get into it. There's no lock as such. It's closed with a chain and a padlock, which was a bit disturbing. So trying to get in now just so you can see the inside. Doing it one-handed, which is quite clever. So the room itself, the doorway is very low down, and the room is dark. There's a light, obviously, and there's one large bed and 2 smaller beds, and there's a little cubby round the back. And it looks all very nice and very tidy. And then we go back into the main part of the building.
Yep. That was, this is my video now, and coming up and just having a little look around the area where we're staying. The room was incredibly hot. There wasn't any aircon, like they said that there was on booking.com. And none of the rooms have ensuite. The toilets are separate. There are separate ladies and separate men's. The ladies were very nice and very clean and had toilet paper, but apparently the men's didn't have toilet seats.
No.
And there's a little shower area here, basically a hose. But there is a hot water cylinder, and I did shower in the morning, and there was hot water. And okay,
it's very basic, but it does the job.
It's basic, but it got me clean, so that was okay. Running around avoiding the huge ants that were there in the morning. They weren't there in the evening, but when we woke up in the morning, there were massive ants. And then we had a little look around the hotel, so went down this little passageway here. The rooms are all interconnected underground through little tunnels, and then all the rooms seem to be off of a central pit that's been dug out, which keeps the temperature fairly constant in the rooms throughout the year, although we were there at a particularly hot time.
Yeah.
I think in the winter the rooms are warmer than outside, and in the summer they are cooler than outside, but not as cool as we were used to coming from the air-conditioned hotel. This little area here had a little well in the middle of it. And then a man came and interrupted our filming and wanted to show us around outside. We did try and put him off, but he did kind of sort of insist and follow us round outside, and then demanded 20 dinars for the pleasure. So here we are outside. The sun was going down. It was absolutely beautiful.
Yep, stunning it was.
Absolutely beautiful. I terrified Stu by standing rather close to the edge of one of the pits where the rooms are.
Yeah, I'm not very good with heights.
Yeah. But you'll see in a minute.
Look at me tentatively looking near the edge. I'm not. That's as. Yeah. No. That's it.
Yeah,
Not getting any closer
not
than
getting
that.
any closer.
No.
Whereas I go right up to the edge, almost falling in.
Well, I tend to fall over things, so that's a long way down.
Yeah, if that bit was part of the hotel, it wasn't a part that was open to the public. So maybe that's, I don't know, where the owner lives or something.
Yeah, maybe living quarters. Yeah.
Yeah. But the sunset was pretty beautiful.
Yeah.
There, and it was very quiet. We've recorded this over the top now because it was so hot, and all you could hear was me panting because I was so hot. Right this second, I'm stood on top of our room. Our room door is underneath us. That's the area where our room is. And if the little brown things on the ledge above the doors, they're pots. I don't know what else you'd call them. Ewers?
If you like.
Sort of water pots. And there's
Stoneware.
Stoneware. And in the night, there was a little cat in one of them. There's a picture of it later on. And yes, a little cat that was terrifying me because I could hear a noise, but I couldn't see where it's coming from. These are the pictures looking down from the outside, so you can all sort of recognise well, not that one, I don't think, but the other ones you can recognise from Star Wars, from the inside of Luke Skywalker's house.
Yeah, I think it's been developed a bit since then.
Yeah. And, of course, the outside isn't here at all. The outside is in the middle of Chott El Djerid, which is a huge salt lake, and that's going to be in one of our later videos where we go and visit the outside. It's about 4 hours drive away. This was the dining room. Apparently they filmed in the dining room during the film. And then we had a delicious meal of brick, which is a Tunisian dish, and chicken escalope, I suppose you'd call it. Chips and rice. If anybody watched Benidorm, chips and rice for us tonight, Joyce. And then our room back again, which was extremely hot in the night.
Incredibly hot.
Oh, there's Stewie outside the Chewbacca room.
Yeah, that's the Chewbacca room, which apparently, I mean, I'm 6'5" and Chewbacca's a lot taller than that. So he would have never got through that door. Oh, this was our door on the inside. It wasn't lockable. We had to wedge it shut with a lump of wood, which was quite disturbing.
We were there in the night. We were the only guests there. It is a major stop on the tour bus route, and I assume in the daytime it's massively busy with busloads of people stopping by, and they are really living off of something that was filmed there, 40 years ago?
Yeah.
They don't speak much English for a place where a lot of Americans go, which I thought was very strange. But it was amazing to go there, and it was an experience.
Yeah, and there was still a lot of the decor left behind, probably been rehashed and rebuilt. It's very interesting.
So we're leaving Matmata. We just stopped at the Matmata sign, which is new since I've last been here anyway, which is sort of up a little mountainy bit.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share
since I came before.
and hit the notification button so you can see the next episode of our adventures.
It seems much bigger. I mean, the hotel had an S missing, really, because it was a hostel. It was very hot. There was no aircon. There wasn't even a fan. Yeah, but it was an experience, and now we're driving to Nefta and we've got this fantastic view, so it's not all bad. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share and hit the bell so that you know when our next adventure comes up. Take care. Bye.